Hi, and welcome to our first video blog. Starting off today's topic, which is a very important factor for us as students at UPM, Internet, Wi-Fi at UPM. The Wi-Fi at UPM has a lot of issues, a lot of advantages, and at the same time gives us a lot of headache. We have asked several students about it, several staff, and several lecturers on their opinion on the Wi-Fi that we have today and what improvements or suggestions to make it better for us as students, as staff, as well as lecturers to help them in their class. So today we'll be asking randomly and seeing what suggestions they can have and give us to fix our Wi-Fi issue, or maybe we don't need to fix it at all. Let's go.
My name is Pei, and
Imran.
Imran.
Yeah, Imran.
Imran.
Yeah.
Imran. Oh, nice to meet Imran here. Actually, you are studying in the Faculty of Economics here.
Yes.
Yes. Then actually we are same course. From this LAX video, I would like to ask you some questions about the Wi-Fi problem in the faculty here. So, do you use the Wi-Fi in the faculty here?
I use it a lot because I'm using U-Mobile telco.
So you're
I'm using U-Mobile telco. As we know, U-Mobile is pretty weak here.
Yes.
So I always need to connect to this faculty's Wi-Fi. But the Wi-Fi here seems to be really poor.
Yeah.
So it actually disconnects most of the time.
Oh, I see. Actually, this is what we also find as faculty's Wi-Fi also quite weak, quite weak because normally cannot connect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So normally, when you connect to Wi-Fi, actually, for what usage?
Mostly I use for downloading lecture notes and accessing my SMP web, but most of the time I can't even load the Google web page because it shows that I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, but then again when I only open the Google page it won't load. So
Yeah. So there's quite terrible Wi-Fi problem. So then, will it affect you in your lessons or your class?
yes, it affects me a lot because there's a class I'm taking which Islamic finance.
Semi-finance.
Yeah, it requires the lecturer always upload the lecture notes in that class. So we have to download in the class right now, right at that time. So we can't even access those who maybe have the telco, a good telco can download, but I can't. I just cannot connect to the any Wi-Fi hotspot.
Yeah, because you say you're using U-Mobile,
Yeah.
but U-Mobile is very weak here, and then the UPN hotspot is also very
Yeah.
weak. So this is the problem you face. So will you go and buy your own data or another brand like Netflix or something? Maybe they're better than U-Mobile.
Yeah, they're definitely better, but I think I'm still gonna stick to U-Mobile because in my hometown, U-Mobile in my hometown is really great. It's just 4G phone.
Okay.
So it's just that in here, I may need to rely on friends' data. Sometimes I need to connect to a friend's hotspot rather than this faculty's hotspot.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Then thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay, thanks. Hi. So we came to courses. Okay. So we found an interviewer who willing to help us to record this video. Okay. So about this video, we need to find someone to interview like you. Okay. We want to ask about some questions like what is the Wi-Fi problem in our UPM? So do you think that Wi-Fi in our college or campus is really weak or what?
So I'm the student staying in Cosas. So I'm not sure about other college, but in Cosas, basically, I think the Wi-Fi is not so stable because sometimes it's good that I can watch videos, even listening to music through YouTube, that one is fine. But sometimes, like just yesterday night, I faced some problem whereby I have to pass up something online through Trabas. But I faced the problem that I cannot I cannot load the page, so that I have to wait till like half an hour or like 1 hour. After that, only the Wi-Fi becomes stable, then only I can pass up.
Oh, I see. So do you have met some problem like submitting your assignments and then you can't rush it because of the Wi-Fi problem?
I did face like when I want to pass up last minute, like few hours before I cannot, then I became frustrated. I just use my own data to pass up because you know, like if I pass up it afterwards, then I will be
penalty or something like this. So this is quite an inconvenience for you lah. You need to buy data and so you quite waste money because of our weak Wi-Fi in UPM. So do you can give some suggestions for improving our Wi-Fi?
Suggestion, because I'm not an IT student, I'm not too sure about what
Like you think that maybe the Wi-Fi is not stable,
but I think they
become
can
more
keep
stable,
on.
or
They can find technician to keep improving the Wi-Fi, or they can have frequent maintenance on the Wi-Fi so that they can keep on checking out whether the problem is with the router or the coverage is not enough, something like that.
I see. Or do you think that sometimes our Wi-Fi it just can connect one devices is also a problem for you?
Yeah, because like for student we have phone and laptop, we have to use it both at the same time. So sometimes I have to like ask the account from my friends when they are not around in the college so that I can online with two devices.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's all for today. And thank you for the interview. Thank you.
So actually we want to do the interview for our LAX video Vimag, and this one actually is my best friend and also my classmate, and we came his house to interview him. So can we start?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Should I introduce myself?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm a student from UPM. My name is Lim Chuan, and if in this interview session, I think all just my opinion, not represent all the UPM students. Okay.
Actually, we want hear your opinion only lah.
Okay.
And this video actually maybe can get for the suggestion to the UPN. So actually our title is: do you think the Wi-Fi in the UPN is good or how?
Okay. Actually, it depends on the location. This is one of the reason why I moved to outside, but instead of staying inside the UPM college. Because of the Wi-Fi service, I think that in the college, which is the hostel provided by the UPM, the quality is not very good. Sometimes we can't connect to the internet, to the Wi-Fi, especially at the peak hour, usually at night. And when we want to do the assignment, we want to log into the Putra Plus, we want to check our assignment, we want to submit our assignment, we can't connect to the Wi-Fi.
I see. So you are the out-campus student. The Wi-Fi actually is one problem from you, so you move out?
Yes, one of the main reasons I moved out to this condo.
I see. Because before this, we already asked the student in campus and also in the stay in the college. So this one actually is the out-campus student. So actually, what the uses for you to using the Wi-Fi in our campus?
Okay, now I'm staying outside. Usually I use the UPM Wi-Fi in UPM faculty. My faculty is FEP, which is a faculty of economics and management. The Wi-Fi over there is not very good because the route, I think it's the problem of the number of router. The Wi-Fi router is too less to for letting us to connect. So like maximum 20 students they connected, other students can't connect to the Wi-Fi. So when we want to like actually doing some on the spot tasks, we can't connect to Wi-Fi to do the assignment. We have to move to the another computer lab to complete.
In the campus or in the class, actually, what's the purpose for using the Wi-Fi? Do you have to
search the information for our assignment and submit our assignment? Yes, usually it's about our school homework.
Oh, so if like the problem got the Wi-Fi problem, then do you have used your own data to doing the Wi-Fi connection? If let's say the Wi-Fi is cannot connect, and
Yes.
or
If the Wi-Fi is too weak, usually I can't connect it to the UPM Ultra hotspot. I will use my own hotspot. I did use the hotspot from my mobile phone, but then the internet service provided by the telecommunication companies not very good in FTP.
also if let's say you're using your personal hotspot, then that one is one expenses for you lah.
Yes,
So
another
any
extra
suggestions for you to suggest maybe the UPN can improve their Wi-Fi problem?
Like I say just now, maybe the problem is the number of the Wi-Fi router. So I think UPM, especially FTP, the management should improve the quality of the Wi-Fi speed, and also the number of Wi-Fi router. They should increase the number of Wi-Fi router. Then let the student in FTP easy to connect to the Wi-Fi.
So that one I think is the IT job. So this one is your suggestions lah.
Yes,
Also-
one of my suggestions.
Okay, thank you. So I think the session for this interview like this lah.
Okay,
Okay.
welcome.
That's all. Thank you.
So, since we asked several people about what they think of the Wi-Fi at UPM and what suggestions to improve it, so let's hope these suggestions can reach to our Wi-Fi technicians and maybe improve our Wi-Fi so we can stop going to Starbucks and pay a lot of money for coffee just to use their Wi-Fi. So until our next video, see you later.